Live.
Now available on VHS and Laserdisc.
Just
The
gotta
Tale of Love
make sure my audience knows, give them a few minutes to get in. It usually takes them a few minutes for them to file in. Once they get the noti that I'm live.
Through the underground as he looks for love in all the wrong places. He'll encounter strange foes.
Yep, there's the Dreamwalker King.
She-devils, all of which he must defeat in order to suppress the dark visions in his heart. Grab your knife and get ready to take a trip to the dark side with Let's Get Violent. Now available on VHS and Laserdisc.
That's good there. Drop that to 0 too.
She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. I often think what she would say that isn't wrong or right. For her to believe I got talent and the will to succeed, but not the look of the means. I guess it's time to come clean. Everyone in the game wanna be a rap star. All rap the same and pull up in the same car. Keep the 30 like the Curry, wait the same bar. And they think that they killing it when it is subpar. Like real talk, like what you been thinking. I've been working on success while y'all just stood the briefing. It's time for me to start the swimming, no begin to sinking. Gotta get out of this life, seen too many niggas leaking. That's why I'm serious, y'all think I'm rap, I'm really preaching. To a generations over all the overthinking. But they need to read over these bars and understand the meanings. I'm just trying to change the world, I hope that my message reaches.
Guys, we'll be getting started here in just a few minutes. We're running a few tests on my audio, making sure that's all okay, and then we will be getting going.
She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. Cause I'm rap type, I'm that guy. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. Cause I'm rap type, I'm that guy. Don't wanna play, there's not no time in the day to do what I crave, no other way, no time to waste. I can't get out of this current lifestyle if I get out of my current my state. Gotta have good people and real friends, cover my six like I was Drake. I had to stay awake in order to chase the dreams that made the music that one day can pave the road for others to be great. No way, I'm ready for my pro day. Got all the juice like OJ. Where to work, there's only one way. Swear the bullshit like it's Olay. I'ma go so high, reach and touch the sky. They came and tried.
Alright, I think we should be good there.
She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type.
About another 60 seconds or so.
I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. Cause I'm rap type, I'm that guy. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. She said she like my music, but I'm not the rap type. Cause I'm rap type, I'm that guy. It's clear to me, they can see that I'm different. I'm so different. My mama told me one day you'll see that you're different. I'm so different. I'ma go so high.
Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised.
What's up, guys? So, guys, obviously, this is a little bit different than what we're usually used to. But join me over on my right side on the screen. Yeah. No, left side. Okay. Okay, we got that. Mike's back, guys. Guys, I actually took a look, and I actually made an error in the Facebook post. This was the last time we did something like this was not back in February. It was back in January. Right before the Stressin' single. I thought we had done one right before the rap type single. I'm like, oh
No, I think
shit.
it's ready for a stretch.
Yeah, no, it's definitely been a minute. But guys, Mike's been on the Helmet Haven as well. You guys may know him from there, but again, guys, I like to plug his music, and that's again what you're listening to right now. I even got my DMO merch on right now.
Yeah.
Gotta represent with my boys on the show. Guys, we are going to be having a little sit down, little discussion. Guys, tomorrow the Rap Type EP drops, which I am super stoked for. Mike, I can tell you're freaking excited about it.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it here.
Yeah, no, guys, like I said, I've been plugging this to you guys since, like, fall of 2022, I think. So,
Yeah.
it's nice to finally have an actual release date. In the meantime, but first, of course, we are going to open up with a smoke. I always smoke at the Ganga stream. This is nothing new. Oh, that's out of stock? Cool, I just get to use the bigger one then. That's the nice part about having two smoke buttons. Although the reason I have two is because my chat will absolutely abuse them.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah, back on 420, they made me do back to back dabs just because I didn't have it on a cooldown timer. So by the time I was done, I was like, ugh, ugh, ugh. Yeah, no, they will absolutely abuse it if I don't have it on a cooldown.
Oh, man.
Pop some butane in there. How's the dog? I see you running around.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him a little bit of freedom. He getting big, no reason.
It's nice to see you're a dog person, because so am I. I'm not really one for cats. One, because I'm allergic to them. Two, just cats to me, like, dude, they're way up here, and to them, you're way down here.
Yeah.
Tell me, little one, do they still worship us? Well, I shit in a box and they clean it up, so kinda.
Kinda. And some cats are really just like assholes for it.
Yeah, no, I'm not a fan of most cats. My cousin has a cat named Keefy that I like because that cat's old and she's lazy, and I'm able to relate to that cat. Because just like her, I would love to lounge around and do nothing all day.
For real, though.
Hi, Lilu. Lilu, this is Mike. We're gonna be having a little discussion about his EP that drops tomorrow after I hit this.
Yo.
What you're hearing right now for the music, as a matter of fact, is some of his singles, guys. So if you're liking it, go and follow him on Spotify or something. Whatever music platform you got. I think he's on those. No,
Yeah.
Mike is not edible. You cannot eat Mike. Lilu's a cannibal. She's the cannibal in hell. It's...
Hey, everybody got one, man.
She's already eaten my boy Josh. She's eaten Kenny. She's eaten... Oh, she's eaten a lot of people.
Oh, no.
I brought her into the cave because I told her she could eat anyone that starts ignoring their duty to democracy on Helldivers. Also because she let me into her Discord, and fair is fair.
Lit.
Back on her birthday, she brought me into her Discord just so I could judge her and her friends while they played games. So I was like, fair's fair. Now you can hop in my Discord and judge me and my friends while we play games.
Facts, I feel it, I feel it.
Green-eyed witchy woman, she did. She did. Lulu absolutely asked if Mike was edible. She is not. Shit, I gotta throw my hat on. Alright, with the redemption. I got my Fox One shit.
Yeah.
Alright, so like I went over, last time we had one of these sit downs was back in January. Yes, Lulu. Anyway, we had one of these back in January around the Stressin' single, and that was a different time. But just for the people that weren't here around then, because we have gained something like at least 86 followers since then. Because I know I had near 200 around then, and I'm at like 285 now. So why don't you just give these people a quick rundown of some of the stuff you went through while producing this to get to the point where we are now?
Yeah, for sure. So obviously, like we mentioned it earlier, but this has been in the works since like fall 2022. Like this has been a really big deal for me. But the biggest thing was that as I started working on this big project and going through some of these trials, I kind of realized that like a lot of people go about music in the wrong way, and they oftentimes like are doing it, but they don't even realize that a lot of times they don't even actually own their music, or that, you know, legally that's actually theirs, or is it the producers because whatever the beat situation is. So I really kind of went on this like big journey of just being like, you know what, no, I have to make this happen for myself. I have to find a way to do this the right way and actually be in control of my music. So through that, there's been plenty of setbacks and plenty of stuff that I wasn't really expecting, but the journey has just been so amazing, and I learned so much, and I'll be forever thankful. And now this is a great new fire way to keep coming out with more music and really just be able to be here more for everybody. And just be able to put
guys,
out
guys, if you want more like in-depth detail on what he's talking about, guys, there is a sit-down we did back in January up on my YouTube channel. You can go still and watch that one back. That one goes a lot more deeper into the depth around what kind of challenges Mike faced here to like earn the rights to his music, because like even some of the stuff you were just hearing, like especially the Big Dreams one, that one has a sound bit from Aerosmith, the Dream On. Guys, obviously there's a whole lot of copyright laws and stuff that go into that, and again guys, if you want more in-depth discussion on that, you can go back, watch the old one from January. Again, it's actually a really nice one. I did watch that one back a few days ago just to brush up on what we were talking about last time we did one of these.
Yeah.
So obviously your EP releases tomorrow. What's going on in your head? What's kind of like your psyche right now?
To be honest, I've been joking around about it all week, because like a few different people been asking me like, oh, like how you feeling, like, but it's not even like anything crazy. In fact, I'm just feeling so much more relief, because like now I can start bringing out a whole nother wave of music that I've been working on, and just keep going from here. Because, well, I told you guys now, but now you guys know. But I really want this mixtape and this to really just represent everything that I'm trying to like do moving forward. So it's just giving everybody like a real good taste of like who I am as an artist. And then from there, just really putting out a lot more music. We're going to be doing some videos that we got some stuff set up for. Some of the stuff that you're going to hear on the mixtape is going to be super duper fun. And it's been dope, but I really don't have any feelings of worry or anything like that. It's really just like, I just feel this huge sense of relief. Like now I can just show
the
more.
weight is off your shoulders, man. Like you've been working on this for the last 2 years. I can imagine, like, even if things go, like even if, like, it's like, say it doesn't go away, even things don't get all the way you planned, at least you accomplished it,
Yeah, it got a lot off my plate, and like I said, it's opened the doors a lot more for like more music videos, more engagement with all the fans and followers, and then there's a lot more music being put out on a more consistent basis. So we got over the little hump, so that'll be great.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you right now, I cannot wait to wake up tomorrow, and because I usually wake up around like noon, and I'll probably be adding most of that EP into my Twitch playlist, because again, guys, I like plugging Mike. Mike's been my boy here since college, and him and I go way back. So obviously that's sort of what's going on in your head. Like, what have you have you had any, like, how do I put this? How have your family members and closer friends, close friends, like, reacted to it? Like, how are they taking it?
They're taking it pretty good. It's crazy because like my mom, I just think she just has like the craziest music taste ever. So does my dad. Like, and just a lot of my family members, they listen to a lot of varying different things. So if I can get them on the wave of like actually doing it in my family, like even in my athletic career, even in everything I've done in life, they're not really like sugarcoating it, type stuff. They'll tell me like, "Hey, Mike, that wasn't the one, man."
Yeah,
Like,
no, that one wasn't it, but
Yeah.
this one's really good.
Yeah. So to hear the response kind of from them and them just doing it and feeling everything that's going on with the music has been really good. They've been really accepting of, especially my friends. I got a few mentors out there in the community and a few family members that's also in the music industry a little bit here and there. So getting their gauge on everything.
I'm sure, like, even like probably even like a few months, you'll probably listen back to it and be like, man, what was I thinking with that one?
Yeah, it's like that for all my music. Like even the ones that everybody likes, and they be like, "Hey, Mike, we love this song." Like I blast this all the time going to work, or they just send me little messages, or they send me little video clips, and just going out and listening to it. I be thinking all the time, like, yeah, but I'm just so much better than that was back then. And that's cool,
no.
but like, nah, I would have probably said the same thing.
No, guys, back in 2022, when we first started plugging this, he only had 2 singles out on Spotify, being Vibes and Worth. Since then, that is like, what, we've added 3. We had Stressin', we had the rap type single, and then we had the MVP interlude.
Yeah. And we also dropped the Big Dreams a while back.
That one was a while back too. Yeah, that one was actually while we were both in school together.
Yeah, what was that? February 2020.
I think it was.
It had to be.
February 2022, 2023, something like that.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
I remember that one dropping. So have you what kind of challenges have you faced more recently as far as the CP goes? Because obviously I know you've been putting in a lot of work into this since our last sit down in January.
Yeah, the real biggest things like that I faced outside of just like the actual like making of it, I would say really has just been the process of getting it all uploaded. Because as you know, like with me dropping some of those singles before I even dropped the mixtape, you have to go about it a certain way, so that way that like the data from the listeners and everything like that still transfers over, whether they're listening to the single version or the version on the album. So that was just the weirdest thing when I'm working with like the publishing company and putting everything out, and then like the organization that I use also, and the website that I use to like release the music and everything like that. That was kind of more the weirdest part of it. But aside from that too, I guess another thing for me is just like I'm sometimes like I try to be a perfectionist at things, and like with this music,
I think we all have a habit of being a perfectionist sometimes.
You feel me?
Especially with things we're passionate about, which I can tell this is something you're very passionate about.
Yeah, and I know it's never gonna like always come out super duper perfect. That's why you keep getting at it. But because I just have that trait in my mind, I'm all the time like I sit and listen to my music, and I'm like I have to listen to it like 15, 20, 30, 40 times. That's why when the music comes out, I actually don't listen to a lot of my music because like I've already listened.
Yeah, no, trust me, dude. I've interacted with a lot of other artists, and they all say the same thing. Like, dude, I can't stand the sound of my own voice.
Yeah, and it's just because like you listen to it so much when you're just in the process of getting everything edited and giving everything sound how you want to. So now when you finally get it the way that you like want it, it's like, okay, I just need to focus on the next wave of music.
No, I've heard enough of myself. I need to put on something else. Trust me, I've heard that from guys like Zero. We've had him on the show quite a bit. I've heard that from Low Key and the Dreamwalkers. Trust me, dude, that is totally normal.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, so it makes me feel a lot better because it doesn't make me feel like a weirdo. Like, nah.
Yeah, no. So why don't you define your style as far as your like musical like genre? What kind of niche do you fit into as far as your style, your flow goes for some of the people that don't know?
Yeah. So obviously, I'm still always going to be a rap hip hop type of artist, but I have a lot of soul and R&B influences on me. You guys will also see in this mixtape, without spoiling too much, you guys will see some more jazz elements as well in some of the songs that you guys haven't heard yet. Um, and that's just really like kind of my niche right now. I would like to be real soulful. I like to be real melodic with my sound. Um, Stepping into this next wave of music for me, I'm also gonna tap in a little bit to more some lo-fi sounds. So that's gonna be really cool, and that's gonna be a journey in itself too. Just putting out some different singles and that type of vibe. But I'm really just really all about like feelings and feeling like music and having those chords and having those influences.
Yeah, no, a lot. I can tell a lot of your stuff. It's heavily influenced on the rhythm, and that's. I'm gonna tell you right now, like when your music comes on in my Twitch playlist, I tell my audience, "Oh, guys, it's one of the taste breakers," because my audience is so used to hearing, that hardcore, that wicked underground, that stuff, and then your stuff comes on. They're like, "Yo, this is kind of different," but I'm kind of vibing with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's
I even had my old buddy Bonesy. He's a buddy of mine I met in VR chat. Like, he came in the other day, and then I think it was Stressin' started playing. No, it was Vibes. It was Vibes, because he was talking about Vibe Divers, and I was like, "Oh, guys, it's one of the taste breakers," and he tunes in. He's like, "Yo, this is different, but this is good. This is real good."
Yes. But hey, shout out to you though, because this happened off stream, and I don't even know if I've ever said this out loud except the times that we just like message each other and stuff like that. But you were the first person to tell me like, "Hey, yeah, this sounds great, but man, if you can get a little bit of hype, if you can get a little bit," and so now that really influenced me too in this next set of music also for you guys.
Because like I said, like a lot of the stuff that my crowd is used to, we're more attuned to high energy, really attack it, really go in there, and then like your stuff comes on, it's more rhythm, it's more slow, it's more soothing, and it's actually kind of nice, especially like because I've been leaving the music playing when I've been playing stuff like Helldivers more recently. And don't get me wrong, as much as that Wicked Underground is great for that, in battle stuff, when I get back to the ship and I'm like, oh my god, that's when that stuff comes on every time. It's just, okay, next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's crazy what music can do to the brain, but dude. So, excuse me, I got cotton mouth.
Yeah, I need a water, actually.
Yeah, a little bit of Liberty here on my end, but
yeah,
that's a Helldivers reference. I'm not expecting half my crowd to get that.
I need to start jumping on more. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. So why don't you take us a little bit into your little bit more personal life? What do you like to do outside of the music? Because obviously our last sit down was more just based around the music. What do you do outside of that?
Oh yeah, for sure. So outside of that, I used to play like college football and everything like that.
Yeah, I know we touched on that last time, and that's especially nowadays. I know you've got your degree, you've got all that and all that good stuff. And dude, I first off, congratulations. I couldn't be prouder of you. And but more nowadays, like what are you doing now that you're like, you're kind of out of that?
Yeah, well, like now I like coach. So I've been coaching for these past few years when I was in college, anyways, even while I was playing. But now it gives me just a hand to really like play a role in younger athletes like lives and stuff like that. So it's really been super fun. Last year, I helped my grandfather because he's had a coach for like the last 40 years almost. He's been doing this for a minute. And a flag football team out here. So I coached 9, 11, and 12, 14-year-old flag. But after this past year, I've had a little bit of success in the area. My 12 and 14-year-olds are champions of last season. We're trying to go back-to-back this summer.
Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude.
Yeah, but I just recently accepted a job to be a flag football coach for a local flag football team in high school because, women's flag football is starting to take off. So I'll be over there, and I'll be an assistant coach job over there. So that's super nice. I still coach track as well. So just coaching, but also like the music stuff, but also through DMO and everything, we're getting some really big business stuff that's going to be popping up out here, and through the brand and through our music, be able to kind of positively affect the community, man. So it's real crazy, man, but it's real fun. I really appreciate it.
Why don't you take us behind the scenes of DMO? What's been popping around there? What's the word around there?
So the biggest thing for us is that now that we're starting to push out this different type of music, we really want to start making sure that we're doing and being an advocate within the community. So we've been trying to get some things set up with some different drives. Recently, we've been kind of like a donor for different events and stuff that's going on around the city, community events. And so it's been really cool on that side. On the business side of those things, we're currently in the works of, we're getting some stuff figured out, and we're working behind the scenes for some real bigger like business stuff that we'll be bringing to the area that we feel like the area really needs. And we're also in the process of trying to figure out like just how many different ways can we help impact our community while also simultaneously just bringing this economic growth to our community. So we're constantly brainstorming stuff like that. For those like things, like I really wish I could say more, man.
Hey, I totally understand that, man. Like you can't let them in on everything.
Hey, in fact, I'm sorry, y'all, but I got you later. But like I can't, like, but no, we're doing some great stuff. But it's really just like all about like helping the community and really.
Yeah, no, but trust me, dude. I totally understand that you can't let them know everything. Like even with the 7RE and the group of people I'm working with there, we're not letting you know everything right off the bat. We're doing slow teases. We're playing the long game right now.
We're playing the super long game.
Yeah, no, trust me. You may not understand all of our moves, but in the long run, we know what we're doing. Just trust us. We know what we're doing.
When it comes out, a couple years from now, you're gonna be like, wow, if I would have, see, that's how big.
Wow, never saw that one coming.
Whole time they've been calculated. That's just how it is. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff coming though. But the biggest thing that you can always expect out of us is just doing something for the community, making sure that we're just being advocates, man. They need to see more people that want to come back and be able to help, because that's the only way that other people are going to want to come back and help.
Yeah, you gotta be the change you want to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and that's something that I do like about you guys. That's why I plug you guys all the time. You guys are super big advocates for your community. And guys, if you guys aren't advocates for your own community, what are you doing? Like, come on, be a part of your community.
Yeah. In whatever role that looks like. Sometimes we don't, sometimes we don't need everybody that's like, hi, how you doing? At every like volunteering thing. Sometimes we need laid back people to reach and teach those who are a little bit more laid back. We need people that have been in situations where, they might have a record, they got into some craziness and they're used to touch that type of community.
Yeah, no, I'm not even gonna lie to you, dude. Like that first dude that you mentioned, like, dude, I can't stand those types of people. Like those people are too happy.
Yeah. It's too happy, and it comes off weird because it's like, I know how.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like the Christmas season for the same reason.
Yeah, sometimes, because sometimes people overdo it, and you can't tell whether it's genuine or whatever the case is. But for real though, I remember I was just talking about it with my wife. But like sometimes you see people like they pass away or something like that, then all these people come through the woodworks and they're like, oh, R.I.P., R.I.P., and it's like. Yeah, but it's like, are y'all really paying y'all condolences, or are some of y'all really just doing it, just do it, is being disingenuous? So, it'd be kind of weird. But the main point is just be genuine.
How's she doing? How's she been, how's she been about all this?
Oh, great. My biggest advocate and my biggest headache. Nah, but great.
The old ball and chain, huh?
Yeah. But it's crazy because life is really perspective, and as I get a little bit older, the more that, it's a lot of gray area around here, and people have that sort of like connection within these marriages and stuff, and I find it super interesting because there's days where it's just like, we're here and we're together and we just care so much about each other, but there's even on those darker days where it's like we still have that level of care for each other, and it makes life this weird palette of like just gray, man.
Yeah, guys, I'll tell you right now, I've met his wife once, and she is a wonderful, wonderful lady. She is so nice. So nice. She is so kind to everybody.
Yeah. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Oh man, that's crazy. I'm an old dude.
So obviously with the full EP dropping tomorrow, I can't imagine that your expectations for it are like sky high. But like, say it doesn't go the way you planned it. How are you planning to cope with that?
I think I'll be fine. I really think that this project, because I made it so close and near and dear to me, I feel like it's gonna be one of those growing pieces. Like I feel like I
hate to be like the bad guy, but like I just want to know what's going on. Like say things don't go according to plan. Say something happens last minute and you get another delay. Who knows?
Yeah. At that point, I feel like you just got to keep going. I feel like the best way for me to probably cope is to just keep pushing regardless of any stumble.
Hey man, that's sometimes that's sometimes what you gotta do. Like a lot of my boys have been hitting me up like, bro, no matter what you do, you're always working on something. Whether it be streaming, you're at work, you're always doing something. I always tell them, dude, I'm like Troy Polamalu. I'm never not working.
You hear me? Hey, shout out Troy Polamalu, by the way. What a guy.
Yeah, for real. Dude's making a killing off a Head and Shoulders hat that happened way back when, and now he's like their spokesperson.
Literally.
What kind of expectations do you have for the EP?
I think the expectations that I have for the EP, like, to be honest, I feel very strongly that it's going to be just one of those pieces that's just going to grow on people. Like, I think very strongly that a lot of my listeners are going to gravitate to 2 or 3 songs. That's going to be their songs. That's going to be their things. But then as they sit with it for a while and as time goes on, they'll kind of listen to something like, actually, like, no, that was actually that. And, like, let me actually hear that again. I feel like it's going to be one of those things for sure that some of my fans could look back years ago and be like, oh, at the time, it just wasn't. But now it seems very nice and kind of like, maybe some would even say revolutionary. I don't know. I don't like to use that type of adjectives, but anyway.
Yeah, no,
but that's why I feel.
You don't want to oversell it, but at the same time, like that's why I have you. That's why I have you here, brother. I want you to plug your stuff. Like advertise to the people.
Fact. But
sell yourself to them.
There's definitely 100% that I can say with certainty is that there's gonna be something on there for everybody. You're gonna find the one that you really like. I can assure that.
There's several, like all the singles, dude. I already vibe with them, and I know those are gonna be on there. So I cannot wait to see what the rest of it holds. Just because I know, like, okay, dude, like, this is going to be even more taste breakers for the playlist, and more people are just going to be like, yo, okay, come on, let me see more of this.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a time.
Yeah, for real. It's 2024, guys. Like I said, guys, this has been going on since 2022. 2022, bro. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, I swear it feels like time is just flying sometimes, especially, when you just, all you do is just working towards something. Just flies.
Yeah, so why don't you tell us what kind of artist you are, your work is like, especially on the EP. What kind of artists are you influenced by on this one?
I get a lot of influence from this one, like, and I don't even know if a lot of people know that I actually like really madly like and respect this guy, but like kind of Tyler the Creator in the sense of like the production aspect of things, like trying to push the genre a little bit while still giving homage and paying respect to what came before it. I feel like it's kind of going to be some Wale vibes in there, depending on how you want to look at it. And, definitely inspired by just the people that I listen to all the time, the Kendricks, the Coles, all those guys, man. But definitely when you first hear it, definitely going to be a lot of Wale, Tyler, Creator, maybe a touch of Pharrell on the production side of things, but kind of vibes in here. Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of the rap genre, what kind of changes do you want to see maybe in that genre, whether it be through your own EP or like someone else's work?
The biggest thing that I want to see is just authenticity, like kind of snapping back. I feel like a lot of people, it doesn't matter what's more so like your vibe. I just want more genuine people in the rap game, like rapping about things that you believe in strongly, things that you actually do, things that you actually have achieved or is looking to achieve. I feel like too many people are trying to follow this blueprint of like, if I do this with this type of beat, this type of catchy song, then get on TikTok, then do this, then hopefully it will like, and I feel like that just makes the genre itself kind of washed down.
Yeah,
But when
no,
we
like
have
I'll
people
tell you right
like this,
now, like at work, my favorite thing I've been listening to recently is some of Gmo Skis, he's an underground artist, but he's been like
yeah,
reacting to some of the rap beefs that's been going on. He's done the Drake and Kendrick one. He's done Tom
yeah,
McDonald and Mac Lethal, and like especially when he was going into Tom McDonald and Mac Lethal, like there's something about, you know, especially when it comes to like the rap genre as a whole, it's gotta have, you know, punchlines. It's gotta have something. It's gotta have, you know, it. What?
yeah.
So what do you think your it factor is?
Mm. Oh, that's a great question. I feel like my it factor would be a lot of the melodies in which I'm placing on top of my raps as well. Yes, the bars are there. Yes, the storytelling is there. But I think that what people will notice and will really hit for most people is kind of the melodies and a lot of stuff that I'm creating. But yeah, definitely a lot of storytelling, especially with these other songs that we haven't heard so far. So yeah, I think those two things will push it for me.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's like you always gotta have something that sets you apart from the rest, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and trust me, dude, that's why that's again, it all goes back to why I call your stuff on my playlist the taste breakers. It's a different taste from what we're used to, but it's perfect for, you know, certain times.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, I'm trying to think here. Excuse me, I'm blanking.
No, you good, man. We've been up and at 'em for a little while.
What have you I can't even speak English. I'm too high. What have you been
Yeah.
what's been going on sort of since you've stopped, you know, since now you're in, you know, the stages of well, it's here. You know, it's tomorrow. It's here. What's your mindset now? What's your like, are you already playing the next one? Are you planning to take a break, or what's your
Nah,
psyche right about now?
my psyche right now is to just like push even harder after this, you know. Like not even just only in the aspect of putting out more music, but just making sure more so that I'm doing a lot of more things to interact with my followers and my fans now that I have the opportunity to, now that I have more of that freedom. As for next projects, I already know exactly what project is coming next. Like I already know. It's really just building myself up and having the singles and everything in place to just keep giving you guys more consistent sounds of me before I put that next piece of bigger work out for y'all.
Are we gonna have
But
any
I already know.
featured artists on the EP?
Excuse me?
Are we gonna have any featured artists on the EP?
Actually, no. Just
No?
me.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
All
you getting
needed.
straight mic. Guys, like that's very rare nowadays. Nowadays, everybody tries to get like some sort of big name featured artist, you know, because they think, oh, that's gonna put me on the map.
Nah, not for this. Not for this first one, because I just really wanted to be me. But just to give you guys a heads up, though, I am currently in the works and working with some different artists from the area, so I can definitely assure that within this next 6 month span, you're gonna get some mic with another artist, though. And I want to take this time specifically for doing a few feature runs. You know, doing some features around here with some people I really respect and honor in the rap game right now, from our area at least. Yeah, from my area. I mean, yeah.
All right, you don't have to go too in depth on this one, but I know last time we spoke about how what's it? Worth is like it's more of a story of what happened between you and your girl at a time. Like what
Yeah.
what other kind of stories are you trying to tell on this one?
With this one, I'm trying to tell a story of love, a story of redemption, if you will, bouncing back. I'm also trying to tell a story of how I came to be, so to speak. Why my mindset is the way that it is, and why I try to do the
Why don't
things
you
that
tell us a little bit about that? What kind of influences from your own personal life, whether it be like your childhood, your teens, whatever, what kind of influences have you had that have gone into your music?
definitely like my family, like I mentioned earlier, because I just love all their music tastes, and I really respect their honesty when it comes to my music. Um, but aside from my family, just like being an adult now, like growing up in the circumstances that I did around the city that I did, and being blessed enough to still see this age and still be walking amongst the living, and also just some of the things that I've learned through my other ventures of, enduring college and enduring stuff as an athlete, and also just working overall and trying to find a way to just enjoy life, man.
Yeah, no, guys, Mike's always on that grind. He's always working on something. From the day I met him, guys, this man was always working on something. Whether it
Got
be
to.
his music, whether it be something on the field, whether it be, something related with his schoolwork, he was always working on something.
Got to. Got to.
Hey, man, like that, especially nowadays, everyone's got to be working on something, you can't just sit around and do nothing nowadays.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure as much as a lot of us would love to do that. Like I'm especially myself included. Like I told you already, I'm not a big cat person, but I can relate to certain cats because I would love nothing more than to lounge around and do nothing all day.
Literally.
But you can't do that nowadays. You gotta get up and go.
Got to do something. Got to find a way, man. Got to find a way.
So we're at about 45 minutes in. I'm trying to think. I had one more question for you, and I'm blanking on it.
You good? You good? Hey, this you. I'm so glad to be here. I love coming on here. This you, man.
Hey, man, I like having you on here, dude. Like, dude, you bring so much to the conversation.
I try. I really just be like chilling because it's easy with you. You already know. Cause
Yeah, no, dude. Like, dude, you already know. Like, I just like to kick back and shoot the shit back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So, obviously, you've been working on this for 2 years, practically 2 years. What's sort of been your driving factor to get this, out there? Despite all the setbacks, despite all the legal issues you may have faced with copyrights, what was the driving force behind you? What kept you going throughout this?
Really, like, to be honest, it was really the people that was already tuning in to me. Like, at the time, I was getting really down on myself because I'm like, I'm making these promises and I'm going out here and I'm trying to get this stuff set up, and it seems like there's always something that keeps jumping back, and I know how that looks like from like the public eye. But it was really just like the people that was already listening to me, like you, of course, but just everybody that was tuning in to me that liked the music that I did have out and believed in it and kept asking, like, hey man, I'm waiting on it, man. Like, when this mixtape comes out, just let me know. Like, I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it. It's all good. And I'm like, that really was a big driving force for me because, a lot of people didn't have to do that. Like, but if they are doing that, that means they actually believe because they actually think that they, like, believe in me. They actually think I got a little something that makes me different. They actually
with
like
all the things I've seen you accomplish, there's no doubt in my mind that you can make it. Never a single doubt. I've seen you accomplish too much for you to just give up on something.
I can't. And I got too much love for the music, too, so I just can't.
All right, so now this is gonna be something a little bit different than what we did last time, but like I said, I got this idea from a viewer, and I kind of want to see, like, obviously I've told you how my crowd has reacted to your music, the Taste Breakers. So my chat decided, hey, why don't you have him react to some of our stuff?
Yeah, we lit. Yeah.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to tune into the stream just so I can play. I'm gonna mute myself and now I'm gonna mute you. I'm gonna play maybe 2 or 3 songs that are more our style, a little bit more hardcore, a little bit more wicked, and then you can give us your genuine thoughts on what you think of them.
Okay, we chilling. Yeah.
No. To my desktop. There we go. Let me see. What do we want to start with? Yeah, I got one. Alright. Mike, you got the stream up? I see you muted yourself.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm getting through an ad right now.
All right, cool. Yeah, just let me know when the ad's over. Because I cannot see when my chat's on ad break right now. But I got something that we're going to start with. Guys, this is going to be fun.
Alright, I'm in.
Alright, cool. So, guys, we're going to start off with Ignorant by Gmo Ski.
Push it everywhere I go. They be like, Gmo, you the nastiest. Catch me in your city, I'm spreading them deadly pathogens. I don't think you wanna go toe-to-toe with the African honey badger. I will fuck up your pursuit of happiness. Mom was a meth head, I was breastfed kerosene. A spit of 16, that'll haunt the fucking devil's dreams. Look, it's the Gmo kid, isn't he special needs? Watch out, he's finna hit you with a fucking shovel. Bing! This is my block, you niggas better leave. I turn Magneto and start lifting metal things. The fucking filth is back to settle things with a track to make the ratchet bitches in the ghetto sing. I make music for the savages and animals. This the type of music they blasted before they blasted you. Shoot a bullet at me, I'll catch it and give it back to you. You can't kill what's already dead, that isn't practical. Scatterbrain, all I think about, exterminate. Kill whatever I fuck, slut, let's fornicate. Got results from my STD test, sorta late. They're positive, like the songs my nigga Jeff Turner made. JT, what up? The industry told me I'm bad business. Ain't shit funny about me and this ain't a rap image. Nah. Say my name enough times, I'll instant transmission to wherever you live and just give you an ass whipping. You ain't think I had the bars? I done left so many faggots scarred and fit so many dead babies in plastic jars. I should have an Xbox achievement for crashing cars. I wage war from here to the planet Mars. If you feel like I fell off and switched up, get on both knees, take my belt off and lick nuts. When did it become cool to be a sick fuck? When I spit filth and everybody bit the shit tough. My fucking fuse is short, I put a nigga on the news report. You don't want me to get ignorant. I'm heated like the Human Torch, another song they can use in court. I don't give a fuck, I'm ignorant. And if you got some goddamn complaints, bitch, dial 1-800, say it to my face, bitch. Ignorant. We the illest niggas in the Bay, bitch. If you ain't Inf Gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf Gang, you a gay bitch. If you ain't Inf Gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf Gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf Gang, nigga, guess who's back with a fucking Mac in both hands? That's your ass, Mr. Postman. Hollow tips for y'all niggas, boy. No plan. They go through walls like Casper the Friendly Ghost can. I'm from Richmond, my city is gross. God needs to take my hometown and dip it in soap. I'm so hood, I found a roach in my cinnamon toast. And every adult in my house was addicted to dope. Now everything I say is hateful, but I don't make it racial. Cause all you motherfuckers can get it like basic cable. You're real cocky, sending your tape to a major label. I'm Bill Cosby looking for people to rape and strangle. A fucking crook defying the laws. Bitch, you're just another crab on society's balls. I'm in the hyperbolic rhyme chamber trying to evolve. I don't pay attention to shit outside of these walls. Y'all don't understand my rationale. My black ass is foul. Matter of fact, the last time I cracked the smile was when I pressed the red button. A missile shot past the clouds, hit a motherfucking satellite and shut NASA down. Put the shrooms in a bag, nigga, pass them down. I graduated from weed, but didn't need a cap and gown. For y'all clowns, write another rap, slit your wrist and stick your fist in a garbage disposer and flip the switch. And tell your bitch to fuck with some real G's. Imp gang making niggas on the battlefield bleed. I spit the type of crack that'll kill fiends. G-Mo for president 2015. My fuse is short, I put a nigga on the news report. You don't want me to get ignorant. I'm heated like the Human Torch, another song they can use in court. I don't give a fuck, I'm ignorant. And if you got some goddamn complaints, bitch, dial 1-800, say it to my face, bitch. Ignorant. We the illest niggas in the Bay, bitch. If you ain't Inf gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf gang, you a gay bitch. Ignorant. If you ain't Inf gang, nigga. If you ain't Inf gang, nigga. You ain't
So that's our
nigga.
first one.
Okay, that's fine. I ain't gonna lie, I rock with that. Who's that? Ignorant by who?
That is Ignorant by G-Mo Ski.
Yeah, that's fire. That's
So
fire.
give us your genuine thoughts. What are you thinking about now?
First off, the bars, immaculate. Yeah, I really like the way he was. I also liked his flow on there too as well. Really riding that beat on the shoulders. But I also love like the overly graphic, like over the head type of like bars too. It reminds me kind of like, ooh, it kind of gives me the same vibe of like a Token a little bit, because he hit you really hard with those like bars that's just very descriptive and like violent, and it made me feel something a little bit.
What
like
kind of
that.
bars stuck out to you in that one?
Oh man, there was a line in there where he was talking about he said that he would fuck Shuddy also while he was sitting on fornicate. Oh, yeah, that shit was nuts. However he let, yeah, that shit was nuts. I rock
Kill
with that.
whatever
That
I
was
fuck, slut. Let's fornicate.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. He doing his big one with that.
Yeah,
that was crazy.
So his style is something that he would describe as the filth. As you may have guessed, it's very dirty. It's very, in your face. So that's just like that's like bare bones. That's bare level, right? I'm gonna take you a little bit deeper now. Next thing I've got for you is "Kill That Jew" by Mad Max.
All right, let's take it.
Zur Ruhe kommen. Es sind das die Menschen, die überall und nirgends zu Hause sind, die nirgends einen Boden haben, auf dem sie gewachsen sind, sondern die heute in Berlin leben, morgen genauso gut in Brüssel sein können, übermorgen in Paris oder wieder in Prag oder in Wien oder in London und die sich überall zu Hause fühlen.
I've been on that lyrical sick hop tip since I was 14. Yo, tell me why all of you rappers are acting like I somehow affect your team. All of you haters are looking at me like I'm getting in the way of your dreams. Look, I ain't sorry I flow so dope and I got a pan full of morphine. That's just the way that I do it. Easy. You ain't got a Hail Mary of a prayer to beat me. I hold it down completely. Shot like white boy getting creepy. I know they hate me. I don't care. Ain't scared to say it. I'll go there. A lot of cats want to keep me out because I'm better than they are, and they so scared that I'll take their spot. But you should be, cause I am coming and I'm pissed off. Understand something as a man, I can't fucking stand frontin'. I just hate that shit, plainly. If you've been through what I have, you wouldn't blame me. I've been fucked insanely, and mostly it came out of people that praise me. Done with the old ways, before you see me stop, you see how I have snow days. I write on my own pages, I'll do so until old age, my flows blaze. Getting hotter than the ovens in Auschwitz. Yeah, Max ain't ever afraid to take it there. So what now, bitch? I can hear him saying, kill that Jew. Oh, you motherfuckers hate me and I know it's true. You act like I don't belong here, well, who asked you? Best believe I ain't just here to pass through. Yo, I'ma be here for a minute, bet I outlast you. Get ready for success because it's way past you. I'ma be dope forever like a sick tattoo, man. I wanna know the best cat doing sick hop, you ain't gotta ask who. 15 years, 11 professionally, it might even be more, I don't know. When I rap, there ain't anywhere I won't go. They think that they do it, I'm a lover, they don't though. But still they act like they the best, act like they all graduated but ain't take the test. Take a rest, you have not been blessed with the talent or rhythm. I got lyricism oozing out of my face, but I know my place, sucker. That's why you don't see me on Facebook saying I'm dope like some dumb motherfucker. I'm a grown man doing grown shit, smoking a cold spliff and getting higher than a meteorite. Y'all salty cause you know I'm better than you'll ever be in your life. It ain't my fault. I just gotta do what I do and I gotta do it the best that I can. If y'all don't wanna act like I exist and do tracks with me, then that's fine, man. Just know I'm coming for the whole ride. I'm here to stay and I won't be denied. I'm directly descended from genocide. Giving up never even entered my mind. I'll deal with the hate. Homie, that shit ain't new. I ain't If I got some beef, I just chew through it. I got wolf teeth that drip red fluid, yo, I get stupid. But I ain't dumb and I'm fucking coming, I got plans. And if you try to get in my way, then I promise that you're gonna die running. I can hear them saying killed at you. Oh, you motherfuckers hate me and I know it's true. You act like I don't belong here, well, who asked you? Best believe I ain't just here to pass through. Yo, I'ma be here for a minute, bet I outlast you. Get ready for success because it's way past you. I'ma be dope forever like a sick tattoo, man. If y'all wanna know the best cat doing sick hop, you ain't gotta ask who.
So that's our second one.
Okay. So the title made it a lot worse.
Yeah, no, the title makes it sound a lot worse than it is. Then you realize he's the Jew they're talking about killing.
No, but I got the perspective, and I rock with that.
Yeah, no, so that's Mad Max. His style is more East Coast. His style is more called sick hop. East Coast sick hop. Obviously that one's very high energy, very attackful, very, aggressive bars. What kind of stuck out to you with that one?
I think the biggest thing that stuck out with me for that one was that I really did like that kind of melody he had with the hood, like, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, that's one of those things that first catches you because first you hear the German, it's an old Adolf Hitler speech.
Yeah.
And then you hear, and then it just hits you.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah, no, it's like I said, that one's a little bit more deeper underground. That's East Coast sick hop. What I got for you next is shit. I lost it. Hang on.
Yeah. No, you all good. The bars on there was crazy too. When he said, "Y'all think that y'all kind of like that, but y'all haven't even took the test yet." Like, y'all.
Still, they act like they the best. Act like they all graduated, but ain't take the test.
Yeah.
All right, so next one I got for you is a little bit of low key. This is my boy Low Key, heavy on the Twitch playlist, so this is probably played quite a few times. But this is OMWTKYB.
He's a real fucking asshole.
I'm on a unicycle and I'm finna slap a rapper. Actually, I'll shoot an arrow right into your Adam's apple. Accidentally axed you into pieces, then I stashed you in the backseat of an Acura to drop you off in Sacramento. You represent the fucking wackest raps I've ever heard. I murk these braggadocious cats, cause socially I'm just a nerd. But when it comes to underground, aside the tattoos off the faces, basically I'm saying I'm leaving your idols right this lane. Definitely not the type to ride out with these fucking poser bitches. We the living, been riding out since the beginning. Hit a fucking wheelie, I'm really just not the one to fuck with. Drink till 6 a.m. and watch yourself come up until you suck it. We just a couple motherfuckers changing the perception of the wicked shit. We left the crumbling and cut the sections. Fuck the underground, you I've been saying it. Can you relate? I'm aiming for these motherfuckers' faces with the razor, bitch. We in this bitch. Knife on flick. On my way to kill your bitch. It's always been like this. On my way to kill your bitch. I keep on coming at you till you all acknowledge me. The tribal chief of rhyming atop the piles of bodies. Gee, I'm high as fucking, I ain't talking wax up in a dab rig. Let the shadows go right up my eyes and then I stab shit. 57 times now you're screaming it's my ad-libs. Fuck your favorite rappers and fuck all the fans, bitch. Yeah, I said it, Loki is a menace. Pull you in a sewer, you ain't nothing but the fucking dinner for the rapper chewer. Really, truly, passionately, honestly, don't give a shit. I stone cold stunner, then cutting you with a rusty shit. I'm fucking psychopathic, get an axe embedded in your sternum. Burning every bitch, produce alive inside of my inferno. I've been floating down here since 96. Long before these copycat rappers were biting my shit. But fuck it, y'all can play pretend. A bunch of local belly cosplayers dressing up to emulate the best, boy. We in this bitch. Knife on flick. On my way to kill your bitch.
that's our third.
Okay. So the first thing that jumps out is that I love the way that he layered his voice on that hook. So like you can tell that like he layered his voice on top of the tracks with that one, and then added that little reverb or whatever that effect was on there. But that sounded,
You know, he does
too.
that a lot with a lot of his stuff. There's a lot of just voiceover stuff where he'll rap over himself.
I love also how like I felt like I was really in this world. You know, dudes come out with songs all the time where it's like, you know, like I'm really just talking my shit. I feel like I'm the best dude ever. But I really loved how like I felt like I was almost like transported into his like world of like him breaking down bar for bar how these rappers is really just not fucking with him for real. Like I love that, man. Yeah.
All
I
right,
love
so
that.
now I got one last one for you. This is about as deep as it gets for underground. This is straight up ICP Juggalo shit. So
Okay.
this is our fourth and final one. This is What is a Juggalo by ICP.
Okay.
Give me 1 minute. Here we go. No? Let me reopen my Spotify. Hang on. No? Okay. Here we go. At least I know it's working. Too deep. Here we go. My Spotify does not seem to agree with me right now. Hang on. Come on, Spotify. Quit being a little bitch. I don't like what Spotify is doing right now.
like I was mentioning earlier, I feel like that's a piece of rap that we're missing. Like we're missing just people just being themselves, like what they are, what they stand for. But that's why I kind of rock with those guys, because sometimes it gets a little ridiculous, but like you can't deny the bars are still there. It's the immaculate producing, the creativity.
What kind of bars stuck out to you?
Bro, he literally said, "Oh my goodness." In the first verse, he was talking about no, it might have been the second. It was a bar that took me out, but when I got the onomatopoeia in it, it was kind of fire. When he's talking about, you gotta pull up and pull your nuts out into the soup, and it was like, whoop. Hey, it took me out, but it was fire though. Like,
the whole second verse gets really ridiculous. He's a graduate. Yeah. He graduated from, well, he's got a job.
Got a job, though. Yeah.
Yeah, no, so there you go. That I just wanted to see how you'd react to some of that stuff. Like I said, that's a lot more of the taste of what my crowd is used to. Like I said, a lot of low-key emission effect on my Twitch playlist. And then as far as my underground playlist, that is full of ridiculous stuff. Whether it be the Gmo skis to the insane clown posses. That's a little bit of everything in between. Obviously, there is stuff that you can go a little bit deeper into. Like, the super famous Fun Time guys, they're a lot like ICP. They remind me of two best friends that hate each other. Which is literally like me and all of my friends. Like, you're an asshole.
Look, sometimes that be the best friendships, though. Not everybody get it, though.
Yeah, no, so that's all I really had for us. I kind of wanted to close out with that because, like I said, I feel like my chat kind of wanted to, see how you'd react as, someone who's, outside looking into the scene, and trying to see what your vibe is about it.
Nah, fun segment. That was great.
Yeah,
I love the exposure.
So that's all I really got for you. Like, you are welcome to stick around, whether it be in various VCs. Like I said, you are always welcome to hop in if you ever see us in a voice chat or whatever. You're in the Discord. You're in the club.
Man, thank you. It's crazy too, cause I actually do gotta take this little knucklehead. He laying down next to me, my dog, but he finna have to dip out.
Yeah, I feel that. I'll let you go and handle your stuff for the day.
Yeah. But I'm actually pretty free tonight, so we're gonna jump on the stream. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm really not doing nothing tonight. I usually be busy with something, but yeah, so we gotta jump back on the streams. I missed them streams, man. I haven't been able to catch the last couple.
Hey man, you've been missing out on the Helldiver shit. When we've been Helldiving, we've had a lot of stupid fun moments. I know, I think it was like last week, we were fighting the automatons, and one of us has a mech right outside of one of the automaton, fabricator facilities, and there's no automatons coming out, so my buddy Kenny, he makes the joke, he's just standing there, menacingly. They're too scared to come out because he's got a giant mech. But yeah,
I already know y'all.
Hey, dude, I'll tell you right now, if you have any interest in Helldivers, it's like $40 for the base game. It's like half the price of a AAA title, and I fucking love it.
Man, you might be the person to convince me. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, man, everyone's got a place when they want to fight for democracy. Whether it be from the tyrannical bugs or the socialist automatons.
Yeah.
Fucking communists. Actually, let me rephrase that. Webster's dictionary defines socialism under Marx's theory as the transitional state between the overthrow of capitalism and the realization of communism. So, in Tame's theory, socialism is the transitional state between my democratic boot going up their commie ass.
Oh, it fell on my fucking tail.
Yeah, man, it's all good fun, but like, I'll tell you right now, when you start diving on those heavier difficulties like we do, you start to see some shit.
I'm already knowing.
There's literally a tip in the game that says, be sure to practice your desensitization practices daily so you're not affected by the atrocities you see in the battlefield. It's full of just dumb propaganda like that. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep you handcuffed too much longer. I'll let you go. And hey, man, thanks for coming on again.
Man, thank you. It's always a pleasure coming on here. It's always super fun coming on here, and it just makes my day really refreshing for the rest of the random monotonous stuff I gotta do.
All right, guys, until I see you guys next who are in my chat, guys, I'll probably see you guys in just a little bit. Smoke dank, make bank. I'm gonna hop up out of here, and who knows, I may be back with some Helldivers with Kenny, or maybe some God of War 3, but we will see. Guys, thanks for watching, thanks for chilling with us, and Mike, you got anything you want to say before we go?
Man, listen to Rap Type out at midnight, wherever you are in the country. I said it, so it'll drop anywhere where you're at, depending on where midnight is for you, whether you're on the East Coast, West Coast, wherever.
You hear that, guys? No regional restrictions. He's got that shit locked down.
We're locked in. Thank you guys so much. And
absolutely, absolutely. But guys, we're gonna get up out of here, guys. Again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.
She said she liked my music, but I'm not the rap type. I often think what she would say, that is it wrong or right. For her to believe I got talent and the will to succeed, but not the look of the me.